It was just a pause. It was something that you need to think about. It was just period when you need to ask yourself questions, and it really, really helps. Which kind of brings me to the next point, which is celebrating consistency but not perfection. So I told in my previous video that the biggest trigger for me in terms of failure is actually when I see that instead of losing weight, I'm gaining it, and I see it on my scales, or when I go to shop and I cannot find my size, or the clothes doesn't sit on me as nice because I have too many weight on my body. And if I only see weight loss or smaller body as a end goal, as a result, it's very hard to stay positive, and it's very hard to stay consistent. But in case I see the journey, I'm looking at the journey, not at the end point. So I'm paying attention to how many workouts I have done, how many times I prepared myself some healthy food, how many times I've eaten vegetable this week, or how many times I had a home-cooked meal, etc., etc. In this case, focus is on building long-term habits as of just paying attention to short-term results. And especially if your goal is big enough, like mine, and you need to lose like more than 30 kilograms, or you need to kind of build a new identity, since I'm having issues with food, with myself, and I have been fighting with food for practically all my life. This is something big, and I understand this is gonna take me years to kind of completely change it. And I cannot be on this journey long enough if I hate it. If every time I step on scale and I'm not happy, every time I go to shop and I cannot find my size, I'm not happy, it's gonna crush me. No way I will be able to reach that goal for years in case I hate every single step of it. So instead, I'm trying to pay attention to some nice things that I have, and actually to consistency. That I get to go to forest and walk, and I get to go to seaside, swim, or walk on the beach. Like, to pay attention to all those nice moments, and especially to my identity. So I am that person who loves healthy food. I'm that person who loves walking. I'm that person who is kind of healthy. And this idea of building identity, this idea of actually enjoying journey instead of just beating yourself and only paying attention to the result. And we know that, especially if you're a woman, it's so hard to control the result because of hormones, because of water in the body, because of so many things. Even if we are perfectly